You do?
I think that was, I just think, listen, Antonia is adorable. I liked when Antonia go, we don't let your crap get in our way as far as her and the other kids. You know what I mean? But when Melissa's saying family's everything, this, not like making that speech.
Right. Give me a break.
Yeah, give me a break. Okay. That's neither here nor there.
People, I think, are going to come, though, because people, I guarantee you, these listeners are going to come for, do you see? Now, I don't feel this way. I guarantee you, everyone's saying, do you see Antonia and Melissa? That's a mother-daughter. That's how it should be. Teresa's evil. How dare her kids speak up against? She's not doing it. They're just different children that were raised on this show, and the fathers.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the kids speaking up. First of all, G is an adult at this point. There's nothing wrong. You're allowed. I spoke my mind since I can speak, and my mother loved it. And I will never back down from anything. Okay. So they're allowed to speak. What I do want to address, and people might come after me too, well, the tree huggers. Does Teresa ever come up for air? She was in Dubai. Now she's in Bali. 2 weeks. He's in Vegas. And a suite that has a pool. His son's riding around in a red something. That's either a Bentley or wait a minute. I thought she likes to stay home with her kids and raise her. What? One trip after another. Oh my God. Oh, I'm shocked. Listen, I never expected this, that he would be in Vegas after they just get married and she's in Bali with his sister for 2 weeks in Dubai. I'm blown away by all these trips. Listen, God bless, but she has still 2 teenagers, impressionable kids at home. I don't get it. Listen, I don't get it. I did my thing. My son, I had live in, blah, blah, blah. But these vacations are insane, one after another. God bless. God bless. And he's in Vegas with his son. I didn't see this coming.
But let me tell you something. When he walks into Cabral's party, and then he says to Jennifer, so what's up with Margaret? He is Louis. Yep. Well, we said it before, dude. You did it. You found her.
Oh my God.
You did it. You are the royal house husband of New Jersey. Like,
listen,
dude, you got
Marge.
what you wanted. You are like you're with the queen of New Jersey, making comments about Margaret, and he's like, let me go hang out with Nate.
Yeah, and Teresa said she lives on 6 acres. Like, holy shit, you're living large, girl. God bless that. God bless that. I'm happy that they have their 6 acres and their mansions. But I never thought, is it less than a year that they're married? I don't even know how long they're married, but like, oh my God, he's already in Vegas and she's already and he sends her away with his sister for 2 weeks. I don't know about this. Like, I just don't know. That's not the relationships I was in. Me and Michael didn't take separate vacations. Me and my husbands didn't take separate vacations. And me and my fiance, Jimmy, we I don't know. I don't know what I feel about this. Again, I'm old fashioned. So I don't know. Don't go by me.
A couple of things. We have 3 more, whatever you want to talk about. We have to go over Manzo and Brandy. We have to go over your episode too. And we have to go over MVP and Shady Boots. So which would you like to do first?
Why don't we do my episode first? Because I told David to watch it. What did you think? What are your questions?
Well, so, Kim finished the first, everyone were rewifing a little bit on the side. Kim finished the first season, the table flip. Now we're on season 2, episode 1, where Kim makes her debut at Posh. And by the way, I fast forwarded just to your parts because I don't need. Yeah. Okay. Well, you first of all, you really were brought on the show through Danielle.
Yes, I was, and I said that.
You
and
did.
I said that when Danielle said on the reunion, I said, yes, you got me on the show. Yes, you did. Yes, I gave her creds from day one. Yes.
Well, this is why I think sometimes the listeners have issues with you. And, they say, well, Teresa did this to you. They feel I'm just telling you what all these comments say on YouTube. Man, the commenters, that you did this to Danielle. You came on through her and then you left her. You left her for the shiny object, Jacqueline, and the shiny object number 2, Teresa. This is why reasons for that. This is why Danielle feels hurt by you, I think.
Yes, there was reasons for that. I hung out with Danielle off the show. Michael was very good to her. He would bring her out with us. We had a wonderful time. She kept hooking up. She hooked up with one of his friends. One of the first, Michael's was old fashioned. Okay. And then the friend, like didn't want, like, it was a quick hookup. You know what I'm saying? And there was other things that she did. Remember when I said my first Christmas party, she talked down to the waitresses, like, honey, chill the glasses. And she did things that I didn't like. That's why I didn't want to hang with her. I didn't want to be like, when I say friends, I wanted to stay acquaintances with her. She was a customer and I respected her as a customer, but she wasn't somebody who I wanted to be good friends with. Like, you can start out being friends with somebody and realize this is not somebody I want to be associated with in that manner. So this wasn't that I just saw a shinier object. It was, I saw some sides to her that I was in a very serious relationship. And when I brought her around, she would say things like, for instance, one of my friends, I took her with me to her party. She looks at my friend, and my friend lives in a beautiful home. She goes, oh, this house is cute. It looks just like my starter home. You don't say things like that to me. Like, see what I'm saying? These are all things that'll be in my book. But like, I don't do that. I don't throw people under the bus for no reason. Okay. When I was filming at Posh, my mother had, it might've been when she had her ankle replacement, something. She had some back surgery. It was something, I forget. And Danielle made a big pot of sauce and macaroni and brought it to my mom. It was very lovely. She did nice things like that. My mother liked Danielle. But then she did other things that were shady. That is not the things that I approve of. And a friendship, I could say acquaintances with you, but I'm not going to bring you around my serious boyfriend. And she also ran up a tab, didn't pay. Then she wound up paying. So there was some time lapse between her coming to Posh and me being at that $10,000 table. So go ahead, David, with more questions.
No, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Listen, Danielle does have the reputation of, she talks down to the wait staff.
She does.
And I could see the starter home. She has that. It's the same old, she just is her own worst enemy.
Yes.
Because
correct.
Listen, the people with tons of money, you think Sutton Strack is walking into someone's house and saying, this looks like my starter home? Well, guess what? Whatever house that is, I guarantee you it was Sutton's starter home. Okay. Yes. Sutton Strack is fucking loaded. Yeah. So Danielle don't have a pot to piss in. Let's just be honest. There's not a pot to piss in. No. I don't even know. I mean, I don't even want to know her living situation, but I've heard stories. I know it. Yeah, I know. I've heard stories.
She lives with one of her daughters in an apartment. She lives with one of her daughters
now. Yeah. Yes.
Now.
So, and that's no shade, but it's like, yes.
No, of course
but I could see her doing this, and so I get it. But I think maybe she's just hurt by you. Now, she doesn't understand that she misbehaves herself sometimes.
Yeah, and she also thinks that I set her up at the North Jersey Country Club.